Hi, I'm Matt Booth. I look after design and development here at Sells Goalkeeper products, and I'm here to talk about the Q1 Elite Aqua Apparel and accessories. The collection is made up of a full-length overall with a training top, and those things are brought about by foul weather training. So the goalkeeper stood out in the rain for hours, doesn't want to feel particularly uncomfortable, wants to be able to concentrate, but equally needs to be able to perform both static and dynamic movements in the worst of conditions all year round. The European market drives a lot of this with the winter sports, and the technology that we've actually used is probably more synonymous with sports like golf and the outdoors industries. Goalkeeper training is pretty horrible. There's a lot of getting up off the ground, there's a lot of contact with wet, muddy surfaces. What we would like to find, or what we've pursued, is garments and technology that supports that are hydrophobic, keeps the water away, you don't retain the weight of the water that you're picking up off the ground each time. You're also maintaining a level of comfort there which doesn't compromise your performance in training. We looked really hard at the fabrics. I wanted to be really innovative with our approach here, so not adding too much weight into the fabric was going to be crucial. We don't want to add more weight, but we do want to add massive performance. The material we developed is waterproof, windproof and breathable. So we have the breathable inside layer, which has a conduit membrane on the inner, and then over the top is our outer fabric, which is hydrophobic and wind resistant. So we have an impermeable fabric, and obviously the fabric stands up on its own. The way that apparel goes together involves a cut and sew process, so clearly we're going to be puncturing that fabric at certain points with seams, with threads. So we've combated that by fully seam sealing the insides and taping those seams so no water can get in through the garment. The sleeve and wrist construction is really interesting on these pieces. What we've got here is a real specific fit for our goalkeepers. So our goalkeepers are wearing long cuffs on their gloves quite often, so we can't allow for something to overlap that. So we've actually developed an inner sleeve of elastane fabric which fits really snugly if it's worn down, but equally a lot of our goalkeepers, quite a superstitious bunch, like to roll their sleeves up a little bit so that we've got that functional fit. So on the accessories side, we've developed a new technical towel. We'd noticed that lots of goalkeepers are hanging up their big bath towel in the back of the goal, which it's cool, but that towel's going to get wet during play because there's a big expanse. Often it's going to be on the ground, it's going to get muddy, so you're then going to be drying your gloves on something that's already wet. So that was counterintuitive to us. So something that we could see is a towel to hang in the back of the goal, which is specifically for the goalkeeper's gloves, nothing else. So we hang it up, quick access, rubbing the hands together around that central microfiber towel. It's easy, convenient, makes sense for us, easier to transport in your kit bag, and it comes in a polymer tube to store it in.